Here comes the latest instalment in the never-ending saga of Graeme Simpson. An ordinary bloke with no allusions to... I can't say it. An ordinary fella anyway, easygoing and...
modest, don't forget modest.
Modest, I suppose,
yeah.
To a point. I've been a hairdresser, I've been a DJ, I've been a postman, I've been a newsagent, I've been a driver. I've been a jack of all trades and a master of none. Oh, I've been a hairdresser as well. Did I say that?
I can't remember now.
No. Oh, I really hoped you did it. Go on then.
You got a fan on your knee.
Mr. Elton
from this angle.
Is now going to ask him some questions.
You're going to ask me some questions.
Oh, I thought you were asking me though.
Well, we could ask. We could do like, what do you call it? In quid pro quo. Are you going to be Hannibal Lecter and I'll be what do you call her?
Starling.
Starling.
The darling.
What's she called?
Starling.
Starling.
Yeah. The female lead in
I know, but yeah, Agent Starling, isn't she?
Starling.
What's her first name
Jodie
then?
Foster.
Clay Rice, isn't it?
Clarice.
Clay Rice. I know, but in the southern United States, would it not be Clay Rice?
I guess it would be, yeah. I think it's
Clarice, probably. Yeah, no, I think more sensible people are calling it
one
Clarice.
of my favourite actresses of all time, by the way. Jodie
Am I? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
Well, are we gonna take these? Are we going to be this people then in this interview?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
to a certain extent, or just ourselves?
You don't have to keep it. You can always reject it afterwards.
What you mean? You mean? No, I want to put this on.
Okay.
No swearing, though. Remember, any swearing, creative words rather than boring
I
swearing.
only swore once last time.
Well, it was enough. It could have put our viewer off. It could have put.
Was it as bad and offensive as the people that watched Des and complained that they would started smoking again?
Yeah, that seemed quite
bizarre, stupid things to write, really, because in the 80s and 70s, cigarettes were the commonplace. It was that's what you did. I took a cigarette when I went for an interview once, just to look cool.
Well, they'd be the end of it would be hot. You wouldn't look that cool.
I didn't actually smoke it. I lit it and smoked the first puff of it, and then I just let it burn out naturally. But it was when I went for an interview at Barry Nixon's at Dimensions.
Yeah.
And there was this guy there called Elton Clough, and this beautiful woman called Jane. I later learned to know her name was Jane Turton, and I was so in love with her. Oh my God, what a terrible waist.
I wouldn't say your waist was terrible.
Terrible.
Just stand up and shows your waist.
No. Anyway, that's my sorrowful story.
I've done it then.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a moment of silence then and
reflection.
Reflection. Well, there's a mirror behind it. You could have a real moment of reflection. Actual physical reflection.
Is that it then? Is that the end of it?
Not necessarily. Well, if we're doing the quid pro quo, I mean, so you don't want to be Jodie Foster then?
No, I don't. I can't impersonate Jodie Foster.
Oh, you could pretend to be a foster child.
I think she has got foster children, actually.
Yeah, well, good for her. I think I've admired her acting in a lot of films, actually.
Yeah, she's got a distinctive accent for sure.
Well, yeah, she seems a sort of a pretty sound person as far as I can tell.
I think she's great. I think. Well, I don't know her obviously, but I think she's a
good impression.
Great actress.
Yeah.
And attractive, but not in a conventionally, stunningly beautiful way. She's in an understated way. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well,
I think if people are confident in their own selves.
Yeah, exactly.
And they just don't put on any airs and graces. Yeah. Obviously, if you're acting, you've got to try and be that other person, haven't you?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I couldn't do Starling. If I was a woman, I wouldn't be able to do her accent. I don't think.
But Starling, yeah, but why don't you aim for another starling though? Try and do the. Come on, let's have a bit. Yeah, go on, a bit. Yeah, bird imprint. Is that a starling then?
I couldn't do starling.
So
I do. I tell you, one of my least favourite bird noises is the wood pigeon, with that whiny. Hate it. Oh man. I think it could be passed as a law to shoot down all pigeons. But I'm only joking, folks, by the way.
yeah, because I mean, there's some actors called Pigeon, aren't they?
There was a water pigeon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was.
I think there was a Rebecca Pigeon as well.
No, I don't remember her.
I think she was
Rebecca
a good actress.
Pigeon?
Yeah, it's probably still around.
I doubt it. That with a name like that.
Yeah, well, it's.
She'd have been shot a while ago. Walter Pigeon, he's dead now.
Walter Pigeon, yeah.
Now, one of my sideline interests is the demise of well-known celebrities, and not to be too maudlin or too morbid about it, Walter Pigeon, I don't know where he's actually buried.
Well,
do you know?
It's more important for the people who miss him, really, isn't it?
Anyway.
His relatives and fans.
Yeah, relatives and
fans.
Friends.
Fans.
Oh,
his appreciators.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you said friend. No, I don't know what you said.
Flans.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I could do a sparrow. Do you want to hear that?
Go on then. Oh, go on then. You do a sparrow, then you pick a bird for me to do. Go on. Go on. You do a sparrow. Elton, please do a sparrow for us.
All right. I don't think keen ornithologists will be too impressed, but this is the nearest I can get.
Well,
just licking my lips at the moment.
I'm quite a qualified ornithologist, actually. I know most of the sounds of most of the birds.
Okay, then.
In the whole of the world.
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Okay, carry on then.
Right.
Do
okay.
a sparrow. When you're ready. Okay. Okay.
That was a sparrow persistentus.
Oh, was it?
Well, no. I was carrying on being a sparrow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay then. Well, that was a good one. That was a very. If you got a. That was a very good sparrow.
But if you got like a murdering sparrow, it could kill another sparrow called Gus, and then make sort of be cannibalistic and make a sparrow Gus soup.
Yeah.
But I mean, I hope it never happens. I mean, birds do seem to pick on each other sometimes.
They do, actually.
To have nests.
There's an advert on television for First Direct Bank, and the creature, I don't know, some sort of rodent thing, said, "Oh, that particular sparrow up there on that perch, the cats absolutely drives the cats wild." You know.
Yeah, sorry.
That was a bit boring, that wasn't it?
No. I'm just tired. But go on, carry on. I'm not bored.
No, that's that. I'm just saying. I had a bit of dialogue with Fiona up in Scotland the other week because she showed a picture of a.
You don't mean Fiona Bruce, do you? You mean a private Fiona that you know?
Packham, though, and she had posted a photograph of a chaffinch. On her page, or whatever you call it, on her whatever it's called, and she said this is the most beautiful picture And I wrote back and I said, what is it? And she said, it's a chaffinch. And I said, actually, Fiona, you're wrong. It's not a chaffinch. Why not? Because chaffinch, or chaffai as a group of them are called, do not reside in your area of Scotland. It is in fact a baby magpie. And
gosh.
Yeah, she
dun dun dun.
Yeah, she wouldn't have it anyway, basically.
What, she disagreed with you?
Yeah.
Well, you probably need a third party to come down on the side of
me.
Hey?
On my side.
Well, as an impartial judge.
Well,
you could contact the. Have you got the photograph of the bird?
I don't know if I've got it on this phone.
Why don't you send it off to the RSPB?
No,
the photograph.
It is a chaffinch, really. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm messing about. I'm pretending to be an ornithologist. You know, you don't know what you're talking about, Fiona. That is obviously a magpie, a baby magpie, because it's got a black and white feather just down on its flank. So.
These are the kind of mind games that Hannibal Lecter play. So maybe you edged away from being Jodie Foster in this interview, and you've taken over the role of Hannibal ornithologist Lecture.
Oh, Hannibal Lecture, yeah.
Well, Hannibal Lecture, that'd be nicer, wouldn't it? Because he'd just sort of like lecture people rather than sort of like go and kill them, etc. Which it puts me off a bit. Well, quite a lot.
Never got it on there today.
All right.
So it might be on my iPad.
Aye.
But
so are you sure you're right then about this then?
About what?
The chaffinch.
It is a chaffinch, really, but I was playing devil's advocate. I was teasing Fiona.
Teasing Fiona.
Her. And it's amazing how much they some people, when I send them something, think I'm being serious.
Have you ever had that with John McEnroe when you've been sitting on that tall ladder at Wimbledon? Tall ladder. Did you ever get dressed with a white hat at Wimbledon a few years ago?
His dad did. His dad did. John McEnroe's dad.
John McEnroe's. Why is there a John McEnroe Jr.?
John McEnroe's father was a lawyer from Florida, wasn't he, or somewhere?
All right.
Something like that.
What, he was a line judge or an umpire?
He just sat there as a spectator because he was watching his son play tennis.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, is it that difficult?
But it was on about. There was a man he confronted, wasn't he? The umpire. He famously said, "You cannot be serious."
Yes, he did. That was John McEnroe.
Yes. Well, didn't I not say that?
What?
Did I not say John McEnroe?
Yeah, probably. I lost all hope. I lost all the will to live, really. You're falling asleep anyway. Pointless.
That's right. I'm holding the camera still. All right. What? Oh, you're showing us a picture of a chaffinch.
Well, if I can find her.
So it was a female chaffinch.
I don't know what it was. It was probably not. It was a chaffinch, but I don't know if it was a male or female. I don't care what it was. I was just playing the game.
Okay.
And I can't find my glasses now.
Yeah, but if you play games with birds, they sometimes come back to bite you. You've got to be careful.
True. God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my glasses gone? Always losing bloody glasses.
And now, an advertising interlude. Do you lose your glasses frequently? Why not have a little bell attached to them? And then, when a friendly passing person comes by and rattles your glasses, you will be suddenly aware of where your glasses are. You could also get a whistle sensitive sensor put on your glasses so you could simply whistle and you'll know where your glasses are. This has not been a sponsored message from our sponsors. Anyway, it sounds like Graeme hasn't got one of those devices on his glasses because he's still looking for it. So we're just filming the front room of Betty Tiger's now, so I hope you find something interesting to look at. If you don't, we don't provide anything interesting for you to listen to. So you're still looking for your specs then? Right. Are you going to come in and show us the chaffinch then?
No, not yet. I've got them all tangled up.
You got your glasses tangled up?
What?
Have you got your glasses tangled up?
Yeah.
They wouldn't do this in an episode of Doctor Who, you know. I think it'd frustrate the audience.
Yeah.
Doctor Who's lost her glasses. She'll be back in 15 minutes. Have you saved a planet on your own before? Because once she's back, you know, it should be fairly quick. But I mean, if you want to start without her, might be handy. Oh, yeah, me. Hey, that's 17 minutes gone now. Nothing much is happening with the chair. Oh, you've got your glasses and your picture of your chaffinch.
Well, I don't know if I've got the pictures, so it might have gone. But
Well, at least, well, maybe by the end of the video, we'll be able to see. Oh, yeah. I wonder if they have yawning competitions anywhere.
can't remember what I'm doing it now. Apparently I'm not on the internet, so
Well, there's our, what do you call it up there?
yeah.
Our internet connection code. So, what you're going to do? Are you going to use that, or?
I don't know yet. Well,
Hmm? Oh, yeah. Okay. I probably ought to get something to eat because
yeah.
I've got a customer in. Sally Foon. Yeah. Have you got on the internet yet?
No.
Because we've got the internet here.
Fine, Lindsay.
Eh?
Fiona Lindsay. It won't post anything or pick up anything.
Right. Well, why don't you sign into the
settings I want, don't
Yeah, look, it's on the wall underneath one of the houses.
I? Yeah, settings.
Most people want a faster demonstration of how you can go on the internet. Probably go on a slick American site. They'll tell you in a few seconds.
Yeah. Settings.
Right.
That's there. Settings is there. What is it? Oh, Wi-Fi.
It's on the wall. Can you see it?
Where?
Pointing at it. Yeah, in here. Underneath the top house. Yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Yeah, I can read it.
And you have to be careful not...
VM474, hang on.
Yeah. Well, that's the source of the internet, and then you have to put that passcode in underneath.
Yeah, VM47, right there. 4883, yeah. 2G, yeah.
Hmm?
Password.
Has it found it? Right, so you're ready for your password now? No,
G.
the Q's. Q.
Q. Oh. I thought it was a G, that's a Q, is it? Right.
It certainly is.
Q. E. T. E. A. Z. E. Q.
Mm.
Now what? That's it, right?
Mm. Yeah. I wonder if this will ever get voted the most boring video ever on YouTube.